Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. So a few weeks ago I started using this Tusk first line plastic and lens cleaner and polish, and I just love this stuff. It's really good stuff. I used it on all my bikes so far. So I used it on my windshields, on the shield on my helmet. You can use it on goggles, the mirrors, everything, even just the plastic. It works for that too. Really, really good stuff. So after I tried it and liked it so much, I decided to go ahead and get some of the first line gloss coat to spray it on. It's kind of like Maxima SC1. That's what I've always used. And I want to give this a shot, and I think it's going to be just as good. So what you want to do is go ahead like I did on this bike, my 300L, and I went ahead and washed it first real good so it's clean. And then when you spray this on, you just spray it on and wipe it off, or you can spray it on if you like the real wet look to it. You can kind of just spray it on, leave it on. But I usually take, like I did the SC1, and just spray it on, let it sit for just a minute, and then just wipe it off. It makes all your blacks really stand out nice. It does say on here that it is great for plastic, vinyl, carbon fiber, metal, and rubber for a quick and easy shine. So another cool thing about using this first line gloss coat is if you go out and ride and you get muddy, dirty, this actually keeps the mud and stuff from sticking to your bike. So when you come back and you wash the bike off, it makes it a lot easier to wash your bike off. Instead of it just being dry plastic, mud really sticks, and then when it dries, it's really tough to get it off. But with this stuff here, it should make it where the mud don't stick near as good and wash off a lot easier. Well, let's go ahead and take and try this out on the bike. It says on here, refresh that showroom shine. Okay, so all I should need to use this is just one microfiber cloth. That should be enough for this small bike, no problem. And we just want to go around, and you don't have to spray it on heavy. It don't take a lot, just kind of a light coat everything that you want to shine up, which is pretty much the plastic, like the tank, radiator shrouds, even up here, my turn signal, because it's getting kind of dull. We can even do the forks with it. We'll go ahead and do the fork guards. Now, one thing to be careful of is you don't want to get this on your brake disc or your brake pads, anything like that. So try not to get it on your brakes. But it should also work on your brake lines, all that stuff to make it look good. Your triple clamps. We'll do the back side of the fender here. Then we'll just wipe off this part of the bike, and then we'll go to another part. So after we've sprayed it on, you can definitely feel you got some on there because it kind of don't slide as good as it is now after I first wipe it there. But yeah, that's already making a big difference. And I just got started. I went ahead and done my fork tubes, do my fork protectors down here, triple clamps, all of that with it. We'll go over here and wipe off the side covers here. Makes the blacks really look good. So it smells kind of like the SC1. It smells real good. Done my tank here. We can do the toolbox. We can do my luggage racks here. Because some of this stuff, even though my bike don't sit in the sun, it still starts turning the black more to a light black or a kind of a darker gray look. I'm gonna go ahead and do these side protectors here and my sprocket cover right there. Go ahead and do that too, because that's a spot that gets a lot of mud on it. You can even do your side covers if you wanted. You can even see my rear mud flap here. It's kind of starting to turn kind of gray look to it, and it don't even sit in the sun. My bike never sits out in the sun, only when I'm riding. Oh yeah, that absolutely made it look new. Give it that showroom shine again. So put some of my signal here, because it kind of, the rubber too gets kind of dull looking. Do my exhaust cover there. It's not going to take out my scratches, of course, but it make the parts that ain't scratched look good. Now, as I said, you can leave this on wet if you like. It's up to the individual. Some people like that wet look more. I just want to protect it on my bike. I'm going to go ahead and do the plastic fuel cap. All of the plastic tank, of course. I mean, it just makes it look brand new again. So I have the Nelson Rigg Gear Hurricane tail bag, and they don't fade. The Rigg Gear stuff don't fade, so I'm gonna go ahead and spray it anyway, just to give it a nice clean look and help it next time when it gets muddy, make it easier to wash off. Now to get the rack good, I would actually have to take the luggage off to do it, so I can do that later. Look how that makes it look. Makes it look like a brand new tail bag again. We're going to do this chain guard here. Spray a little bit on it. And go ahead and put a little bit on the wheels. That's a spot that really gets mud on it. Oh yeah, it makes the wheels look good. Okay, so pretty much got everything done. That's looking really good. You can see the shine right there on the graphics and on the side panel. I mean, that looks amazing. On the headlight, looks like brand new. Really cool. Okay guys, there you go. So that really made the CRF300L look good. It did put it back to its showroom shine like it said. So as far as Rocky Mountain ATV MC, I will post a link below, but you can go ahead and check out, as I said, their first line plastic lens cleaner and polish. I also have their first line chain lube, and I have the first line contact cleaner. So if you need to clean electrical parts or just parts in general, right there you go. They have first line contact cleaner. And then of course, last but not least, is what I just used, the first line gloss coat. Super good stuff. And they got the best price out there. If you check out the link in the description, it takes you to my Rocky Mountain ATV MC affiliate page, and you can get everything for $300L, including all the Tusk chemicals. Thank you all for watching Woodzman Adventures. God bless you all. Click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when I put in a new video, and we'll catch you all on the next adventure. Right on.